Alright guys, we're now back to play Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Continue. Let's see, we are now on chapter 5, an audience with the queen. And 9 hours so far. Yes. Of course we want to load the game, we are going to play the game, you silly. Kuni 2. An audience with the queen had 4 hydropolis. Okay. Oh, we got our sheep. All aboard, looks like it tidy alright. Time to set sail for seas unknown. Hoist the rudder, swap the mainsail, we are off. Alright. The basics of boats. You can access your ship via the field map, and once aboard, we'll be able to sail the seas wherever you please, and even the odd river or two as well. To disembark, simply approach the coast and press X. However, please be aware that you won't be able to do so near cliffs and certain other obstacles. And if you ever use the travel spell to jump to a trapdoor, don't worry, your boat will be brought to the nearest beat, of course, for your convenience. Okay, selling your sheep. Is there going to be a battle? What's that? Oh, and our first monster of today, level 31 Goo.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. Oh, come on, you obtained the classic cabbage. Why is this game having so funny name? A classic cabbage? What on earth is a classic cabbage? And what is a goo doing on the sea? It doesn't make sense. Where are the fishes? We want to fight fish. You can catch us, you can catch us. Oh, come on, level 38. Let's go. There is no wind and we can sail. That is pretty silly. Oh, hydropolis, here we go. Oh. Oi! Stop yelling, you little twerp. Okay, there's a whirlpool. Now, okay, that's over there. Oh, stop yelling, you little twerp.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Alright. Level 31 Delphine. Level up. Level up. Tuck-a-doo-doo. Obtain the polypad feather. Alright, victory! You obtain an amateurist hybrid bow. Good egg, munching nut, guilders. What a piece of complete horror. Alright, hydropolis. Our second city. Hydropolis. That's a fitting name for a city on the sea. Oh, there's an eye. Hydro Police. Why is there an eye over there?
Hiya.
Here we are, lads. Hello, Hydro Police. It's ever so pretty and the weather is lovely and warm. Ah. Lovely me eye. I've never been so seasick in all my days. Now that's a jazzy song. An unfamiliar vessel. Inform alkaline the right away.
Yes.
Yes, sir, with all haste. So these are the mermaid men, alright, with the better thing of the best way to approach Queen Nendoroid. A pretty gift or two from back home, and a few sweet words will do the job nicely enough, I will wager. Really? I can't help thinking it won't be quite that simple. Well, let's not curse it by getting on miserable, shall we? I'm sure she'll be a very nice woman who'll be happy to have a chat with us. If there's one thing I like about this town, it's the music. Oh, Queen Nendoroid.
I understand why the people love you so, Leander.
She's rude.
Insipid man. But love you they do. Without you,
Come on, are you a man? Fight back.
Whisper, is it not?
Fight back, you little twerp.
Without you, our nation would be nothing, Your Majesty. I, above all others, know this.
Oh, come on.
But the people cannot know this. Foreign powers cannot know this. If they did...
Know what?
If they did, then what? Exactly.
Then your life would be in danger. Malign forces would plot your downfall. This is the way of power.
How dare
So I put
you?
myself forward. If the people see me, deal with me, they can only become discontented with me, can only wish to harm me.
So all that you do for your queen. You would give your life for her without a moment's hesitation, yes?
Not without reason, Your Majesty. But if it might prolong your life for a single second, that would be
Blah blah
reason
blah
enough.
fast.
Such a death would bring honor upon me, upon my entire line.
Okay,
Insipid you may be, but you are occasionally amusing.
amusing you
too
are.
kind, Your Majesty.
Okay. Of course.
Yes.
Okay. I smell something fishy over here. Well, whoever they are, they must obey the word of the law. There will be no exceptions, is that understood? Not a single infraction can be tolerated, not one. Do I make myself perfectly clear?
By all means.
Perfectly, Your Majesty.
Let's see now.
Let's see later, let's have a little stroll around and see what we can see, shall we? Yes, let's.
Hey there.
Let us know when you are ready for the Your Majesty. Take your time and enjoy the sight. This is the final town and no mistake. Oh come on, let us play already. What are you doing? You obtain a piece of pretty ribbon.
Alright.
Nope. An audience with the Queen. Take a look around, Hydro Police. Another pretty ribbon. This sounds like cello.
Hey.
Hey, stop right there. All foreign visitors to Hydropolis must undergo questioning before being permitted entry. Firstly, state your purpose here. Have you come simply to visit or to trade, perhaps? We have traveled here from Evermore, a new country in the Heartlands. We'd like to request an audience with Queen Neria. I have heard of no such nation, and the Queen offers audiences to no one. It would seem that your journey has been wasted.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Look at Lofty. Something tells me news of our illustrious kingdom hasn't spread too far just yet. Well, it will have soon. They will be singing our praises from the rooftops next time we are in town, you see.
Excuse me.
Next, you must swear to abide by the 4 pillars of the law.
Oh,
4 pillars, what are there? Pillar 1. It is strictly forbidden to harm one's fellow man. Pillar 2. It is strictly forbidden to ascend to any of the high places of Hydropolis. Pillar number 3. Sickness is strictly forbidden. And pillar number 4, the last and most important. Love is absolutely and completely forbidden under any circumstances.
What?
Wait, what? That's crazy! To the people of Hydropolis, it is nothing of the sort. There is no greater crime than to love. As long as you are a guest here, you will remember this. On pain of the most severe punishment, that will be all. So much for thrilling up with a gift or two for old Queenie. I will wager she's as warm with her welcomes as our friend. We still don't know a whole lot about her. If we are going to do this right, we'll need to learn more. Then there's only one thing for it. Yes, let's explore the town. I'm sure someone will be able to help us. And we have a trip door to Ankara Harbor.
hello there.
La la la. Da, da. This way leads to higher ground, and it is forbidden just as you told. Who are these merman guys? And they were blue. They are blue. Blue mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh. What's this? I love. We don't need to buy. Hello.
Yes.
Sis. Now that's an odd name. Maybe common for mermaid, but odd for human. You obtain a handful of glam clams.
Hey there.
Helena, finally a normal name. Helena. You obtain a handful of all berries.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Please come
Nah. Hey you.
Hello.
Hello. Let's go to the palace. No time to waste. An audience with the queen. Here?
Oh, hello there.
Just here from a distant land, are you not? Then you must have been surprised when you heard of all our very peculiar laws. I can assure you that we local folk are equally baffled. There would appear to be no rhyme or reason behind most of them. We are merely victims of Queen Neria's whims. The law forbidding love is surely the most ridiculous of all, of course. We Hydropolitans have a long tradition of proposing to our intended ones with an engagement ring made from complete coral. What will become of this tradition now? No one knows what motivates the Queen, and we live in constant fear of what outlandish edict might be passed next. And as for Archelander, well, the way she treats him is nothing short of a disgrace for man. That's the guy we saw earlier. A disgrace to the mankind.
Good day to you. Goodbye.
That's it. Oh, another trapdoor. You can now travel to Siren's Rest trapdoor. I thought Hydropolis would be sunken under the sea. You obtain the pet of churned butter. Why do they always have adjective in front of the name? That's pretty silly. Hey, what's this? A shark? Oh, I know what is this. This is the shark that we see here. Yeah, it's this. Catch of the day. It's definitely that very well. I can't even see the eye. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
You would do well to underestimate the city guard. They have eyes everywhere. Nothing escapes them. Nothing. Several of my acquaintances have been thrown into prison after being caught breaking the law when they were certain that no one was watching. I do not understand how they do it, but the guards seem to be able to sniff out wrongdoing wherever and wherever it takes place. I think this is the eye that we saw earlier when we arrived. That creepy little eye. Some claim that Archelander has wondrously acute hearing, and that is how he knows of everything that happens in the kingdom the moment it happens. But surely that cannot be true. Alright, so we know that there's this Archon guy that can hear everything. Oh, another trapdoor. Why on earth are there so many trapdoors just within walking distance? It doesn't make sense. You can now travel to the Notice Harbor trapdoor. I guess it would make sense for those wanting to speedrun. But I don't want to do a speedrun.
Wow.
Mindless. Yeah, truly odd name for mermaid. Hey Lofty. Lofty, you little bastard. Another trapdoor. 4 trapdoors in the city. Now that's ridiculous. This town isn't that big. You can now travel to the Cardia Square trapdoor. Oh, hello. Ask me what I know of Crineria. Now that you mention it, I realize that I know very little. Her Majesty seldom appears before her people. It is always Archon that do her bidding. Look, you see the building with all the guards? That is the entrance to the palace. Oh, okay, it lies on the ocean floor. Now it makes sense. And at its top stands the eye. The eye. The almighty eye. It is supposed to symbolize the benevolence with which Her Majesty watches over us. But the rumors tell of it actually being a device she used to spy on her very own people. Now that's creepy. Whether or not this is true, we certainly never see her. Her interactions with the citizenry are conducted via the Archon Leander, her most trusted aide and advisor. Some even say that in truth, it is he who rules our realm. But if that is so, what exactly is it that she does? All this talking and no action. Huh. There you go. And well, I'm not sure we learned an awful lot about Queen area that will be of much use to us. No. But we sure heard a lot about this Leander character. You'll be thinking the sweat might be our way in, Roland lad?
Really?
Interesting, yeah. If we can get to him, we might be able to use him to get one step closer to the Queen. But how would we get to him? Oh, I know. Me, ask me. Oh, spill the beans, you little twerp. Oh, I'll fill you early in on the details in the beat. Let's get us one of them tingumpoops first, shall we? Tingumi boops. Yeah, exactly. Let's try somewhere that sells accessories and that. Reckon they might have one by there. Gosh, well, I don't quite understand, but alright then. What's this? Wait. This looks like a paradise. Another pork chopper? That's ugly. Dun, dun, dun. That's the almighty eye over there. Let's go to the accessory shop. Hello?
Yeah.
Hey mate, you don't happen to sell bright red colorings, do you?
Whoa.
Ooh, but what would you want with such a thing? Never you mind, sunshine. Have you got one or what? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. But the law forbids me to sell such an item. I dread to think how Archon Leander would react if he were to learn of such a flagrant breach of the laws. That said, as far as I know, there is no law that prevents me from simply giving you one. All I ask is that you help me in return. A fair exchange, I'm sure you will agree. Yeah, we'll be the judge of that, man. Alright, spit it out. What kind of help are you after?
Okay.
I have 3 orders awaiting delivery, and I simply do not have the time to deliver them myself. I would be grateful if you could oblige me. Important item acquired. You obtained a delivery for Peleus. Another delivery for Proteus. The final delivery for Trident. Righto. A spot or delivery work in exchange for a nice coloring. Doesn't sound too bad at all. Let's get moving, Evan. Okay. Quest accepted. Deliver the goods to the people of Hydropolis. That's an easy errand. Pretty silly too.
Ah, yes. Hello.
Hello, I have a delivery for you from Trident-tested armorers. My word, I would never have expected Zephyrus to start using tourists as delivery boys, but I have no reason to complain, thank you, young man. Look at his nose. You look like a clown nose. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, let's save the game.